Hi everyone and welcome back. Today we have the Glyphs event and I wanted to remind everyone that the trick of this event is to don't spend more than half million on stones. So if I go to my inventory, coins, okay, like for example I have 550, I will not spend more than the half million, okay? And this is my advice to everyone who is doing this is to don't spend more than this. The main reason is because if you spend half million, you will get back approx 200 for free. Okay, so the idea is I have half million, I spend half million, I will leave 50 without spending, and because I have spent half million from the reward, I will get 200 back. In a manner that I will have already like 200 something, and then until the next event, which is in 1 month, I only need to save 300. So if you go to the position where you have 500, then you only will need to save 300 every month. Okay, so idea is you will see right now, I will do it and you will see when I'm speaking, but is you have half million, you don't spend more than this, then you get all the rewards for spending the half million stones, and then they will give you back 200,000. Then you don't spend, then you wait for the next month, and the only thing you need to save every month is 300,000 because you have already this 200 and you get for free. You get the half million, and then with that half million they will give you 200,000. If you don't have half million, the problem what it will happen to you is you will be always going close to, and then you will need to spend like 400 or 350 or something like this. Okay, if you have the half million, I think it's the best. So check, because sometimes maybe it's worth it to wait 1 month without spending anything. So, for example, this time you have only 200,000. Check what is worth it to spend. Maybe spending 20, 30 is okay. You recover almost the majority of them. But if not, it's better to wait and store this 200 for the next event in 1 month, where you will be able to arrive to half million. And then always do not spend any of them until this event happens. And when this event happens, you spend the half million, you recover 200,000. Okay. This is the first thing. The second thing, which is what I open right now in my browser, is where to spend. One thing you need to remember is a glip from level 0 to level 40 is around 50,000. Okay, and then between levels, like for example, if I go to Dante, between levels, like for example, this one, this 4,650, will be the same for the next 5 levels. So take all this into account, write it down, and then see how many glyphs you are going to need. And remember, you cannot go above 500,000. Okay. So what I do is which heroes I I am using every day, which heroes do I think need. So it's a equilibrium between, or a balance between which heroes I use in defense and in attack, plus what is the value of doing that glyph. And that is what I spend. So if I go to my list, the first hero I am going to level up is Lara, which is a new hero. This is the reason. Okay, so I have here writing down, I write it in a notebook, like I need to do to max out to the critical hits. I need to max out the agility, which is physical attack at the end of the day, to have it, because I use quite a lot Lara in attack and in defense. Okay, I am not going to spend any blue spheres. I have 4,300. The next one is the first hero I am doing really level up to a very strong glyphs, which is Dante. So I have armor, and then I have dodge, and then I will have agility also. Okay, and now I need 6,400. I have only 4,300, so probably I will not be able to level up Dante to the next level, so to level 75, because I don't have the blue sphere needed to do it, so I will wait. Okay, then the next one I have in my list is Jasmine. It's a hero that I am level up with. I was level at the beginning when what I was doing is a little bit of everything, so I'm going to improve the physical attack of Jasmine. Okay, dodge also, because I use it sometimes in front line. Critical hit is not needed, but she needs physical attack, so I will do physical attack, and I will leave critical hits that, in my opinion, she doesn't need. Okay, I don't have this in the list, so I will leave it like this. The next hero I have is Kayla, which similar situation. Where is Kayla? I go to Glyphs, so I would like to increase armor to hold the line a little bit long. Magic defense is not needed, and because I am not going to level up Kayla to level 55 until I don't finish with Dante, I will leave it there. Okay, the next one I have is Aiden, which is a hero that I use a lot. It's a little bit glass cannon. So I have armor. I need to have the little bit armor. I will not do magic defense for the same reason. And then I have a hero that I use almost always versus Octavia, which is Heidi. And I believe I don't have build the magic defense and I don't have the skin of magic defense because I didn't bought it. I wait for being released. So in this manner now he has a little bit more magic defense, has 18,000, 19,000. Okay, so this is what I have. The next one is Cascade, which is a hero that after the release of the talisman and the super skin, it has a lot of physical attack, like 81,000 plus 25,000 of armor penetration. It's a hero that I use a lot of now versus Fire Siblings. It does a lot of damage, but if we go to Glyphs, doesn't have armor, and if we see the armor is 14,600, but because I use versus Fire Siblings, when Kayla jumps, Kayla has 10,000 of armor penetration, so having only 4,000 of difference is not a lot, so I would like to increase a little bit Cascade, and also because Cascade doesn't have too much health, I hope they release a health skin sooner than later, so I will level up this. As you see, is I don't know this by heart. I have added my notes. And then finally, I have a new hero that I level up. It's going to be a dirty hero. I will explain about how to level up this hero. As you see, I don't have any skin. I will do health and maybe a little bit of armor. So in my notes, what I have right is she needs health. So I will do the health glyphs. Okay, she needs armor because it's good to have armor. The reason I'm doing Arachne is a very strong hero against Dante Octavia. It's a hero that no one's used. It was a hero that it was not used. It was used long time ago with Aurora, Dante, and Arachne as a defense, not in attack because you were timing out. But now you think about the common defense teams, people play with something like this, right? Like Dante, Nebula, Octavia, and then you can play here with Liana Mira. You can play with Faceless Cascade. If I find Cascade, I level up. Okay, here something like this. This is a very strong team. So this team goes very well, but there is a problem in this team, which is Dante is the engine of the whole team. Octavia is the one who provides abilities, but the one who is dodging and giving dodge for everyone and doing damage is Dante. The only thing with Arachne, you stand all the time the front hero. So now you can go with teams like this, like Ambari with, I don't know what is Arachne. Arachne, then you can play Faceless with Astrid, and then here you can put Cascade, you can put something like Cascade, you can put Judge, if I find Judge, no idea where it is now. Where are you, Judge? Ah, here. Something like this. Okay, so the idea is this is, for example, a super stand team is standing all the time. It stands the front line, which is Dante. It doesn't allow Dante to dodge, so the Dante Octavia doesn't work. It's quite slow, and then because you are standing all the time the front line, the damage that Astrid does cannot be dodged, and then you end up killing the Dante. And when Dante falls, the next one is Nebula, which is not super strong. You will kill also Nebula super fast, and then you have already beat Octavia team. So this is a Arachne is being used a lot now versus Octavia is not a good hero, and I am going to build it dirty, which means dirty is I am not going to level up all the magic attack and everything. What I have done is, if I find my Arachne, I have done the talisman, okay, to give a little bit magic attack because I am not going to do magic attack or the fall skin, which is intelligent, any of these three. I am going to do probably health first and then armor probably. So here the only thing I will try to do is a little bit of magic penetration because she doesn't have a magic penetration. Okay, so I think and has almost 5,000 of magic attack. If you do the skins and everything and you do the artifacts, I think it's like 80,000 or something like this. But I think the magic penetration is very good for her because it will give you against heroes that doesn't have too much magic defense. Okay, something like this. Again, it's not ideal. It will be amazing if he get more magic penetration. Anyways, this is a hero for counters. So this is everything I have in my list of lists to do. If I go to inventory and I go to coins, there is 60,000. I think I am probably missing like 10,000 more I need to spend. So let me go to open this. Okay. So let's go all of this. This is what I was mentioning, and you will recover the 200. Okay. So I need to spend 20,000 to get 20,000 back. So from my list of things, let me go to Jasmine or Kayla. Let me go to Kayla. Where is Kayla? I use more Kayla than Jasmine, so let me go to Kayla. If I find Kayla here, let me finish this. 20,000, not yet. Let me go to Cascade done. Let me go to Jasmine then. Glyphs. Nah, this is not worthy. If you don't level up, it's not worth in my opinion. Okay, we'll do Aiden. Magic Defense 17. Okay, it's okay. So let me see if I have it already or no. Yeah, I have it. Okay, so now you stop. As you see, I have only 157 and 157, and I used to have, I was having around 50k, which means I have only been able to get 100 back. I think this is because of the change of hero weight. Before it was almost 200,000 coins, and now it looks like you only get 100,000. It's not ideal, but it's what it is. Okay, as you see, I have going to 18,000 points here, but I have this person who has going to 93,000. So probably has spent a lot of resources. There is an option which you can try to do, but it's super boring. I'm not going to do, which is you can reset a hero. For example, you can go to you can say reset and do it again. You reset, you get free these ones, and you do it again. Usually, goal is not problem. Like I have all my heroes level up, so I don't need this 1 billion 300. It doesn't make any sense. I have a lot of coins. I could start resetting them and doing again, but I'm not going to spend like 3 days doing this because it's a pain. So not for me, anyways. Okay, so looks like that now they have also reduced the number of coins that you were getting back. Before I think was around 200,000. Now looks like it's only 100,000, which means now you need to save every month 400, which is difficult to do for the majority of the users. So again, these are things that they are hiding, that they don't publicly release, but it's important that you have reduced now the rewards of doing this by half, and no one has said anything. I will go to the Discord channel, not the official one, that is not valuable, to the non-official one, and I will check with guys around to see what is going on. But looks like that now is the rewards are lower. I imagine this is something to be than they give you hero away coins, but it's really a pain in the butt because before was very nice to be able to for 300k than you spend and is what you spend, you get 200 back. But anyways, it's what it is. Okay, hope it helps and see you soon.